All right, welcome back. I have a patrol story for you. I've been on about 2.5 years working a drunk driving watch, and that watch hours are 6 at night till 2 in the morning, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm going to give you this is one of many, but they're all the same. Okay, this happened in this division probably 3 times a week to the division. Okay, it's not uncommon. It happened to myself personally at least 4 times. I was there a year, maybe half a dozen times. This is what happened. I'm not getting ethnic here, I'm getting factual. This is a Latino division, a lot of Latins, a lot of hot-blooded guys, a lot of family ties and stuff like that, okay? And here's where it comes into play. We're working the drunk driver watch, looking for drunk drivers, okay? So I'll give you one specific story. I have 2 or 3 that are almost identical, so I'll just tell you one. Here's a drunk driver, okay. Light him up, takes off, okay. So I'm broadcasting, we're not quite in pursuit yet, he's doing about 30 miles an hour, but he's not responding to our red lights. Okay, so I broadcast what we're doing, and I'd done this. I'd been with partners before, and I'd seen other capers like this, so I know what's coming. I'll tell you what's coming. Okay, we're following the vehicle, red lights are on, not responding. Okay, give me a backup. Okay, so we hear units responding, backup. Okay, guy makes a right turn off the main street, right behind him. The sergeant said, "Don't go in pursuit unless you think it might be more than just trying to evade you." There's a real fine line between evading and actually full-blown pursuit. This was kind of in the gray area. He's only doing about 20 miles an hour, so you get too excited because sometimes when you put the sirens on, people get freaked out and they floor it. People have different reactions to that. So we're trying to be sensitive. Well, no, he didn't. So we're now in pursuit. Maybe 2 blocks, 3 blocks into this, he's off and running. So we're in pursuit. Again, this is city streets. This isn't Corpus Christi, Texas, or Brevard County, Florida. Big highways do 100-mile-an-hour pursuits. These pursuits are 30 miles an hour max because you can't make the turns. It's all city streets. They're going down alleys and all that stuff. So we're in pursuit. We get about 4 block unit behind us. What does he do? It's happened all the other times I'm telling you. He's trying to get to his house. Okay. He thinks, a lot of people think, once you get to your house, I'm safe. You can't come in. Okay. That ain't gonna happen. Okay. So driving to his house, and what happens is they either pull to the curb, or if it's full, they jump up into the driveway and they jump out and they run to the house. Okay, we know this is coming. So at that time I was a passenger, so I got the door cracked open. And I'm ready to go. I mean, I don't mess around here. I'm ready. Another story on RealCopStoryVideos.com where I said, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" He wasn't ready. Okay, that's another story. Look that one up. That's pretty funny. So I've got the door cracked, ready to go. Sure enough, here he goes. My partner's got the microphone out because I'm ready to run. Makes the turn, jumps out. I'm out. I'm running. I hear footsteps behind me. Other guys behind me are running. Okay, he's trying to get. Of course, he's yelling. "Papi, mommy, mommy, mommy." He's like a 55-year-old man yelling for mommy, in his sense is his wife. That's the Latino thing, okay? So he's running up the yard, and I'm around that corner, man, and he's not getting away, okay? Gets to the door, I grab him, little guy about 5'7", 160-pound little turbo guy. I grab him and I pull him off the curb, and of course he's screaming. We're in uniforms, you don't have to say police. Partner gets to me about that time, we're rolling on the ground with him, he's wailing, we're trying to control him. Here comes mama. She's screaming all kinds of Mexican superlatives. What does she do? She jumps in the back of my partner, on his back, okay? Now she's not hitting him, she's just grabbing him. Leave him alone, And he's a father, he's a dad, it's my husband. We don't care who he is, okay? So I've got him down, I got my arm around his neck, and I'm trying to cuff him. Other cops are coming. What comes out of the house? His daughter. She's like 17, 18. She comes running out. "That's my mama!" She jumps on another officer, okay? So you got, 6, 7 cops here rolling around on the frickin' lawn. Okay, everybody's screaming all kinds of Mexican stuff. We got a couple of Mexican cops. They're yelling back in Spanish. It's a whole mess here for about a minute and a half. Everybody's, So finally everybody gets handcuffed. Everybody gets handcuffed, okay? Of course, with the pursuit, there's 2 sergeants pull up. They were already in it anyway. They're there almost when it ended. And they're watching all this. So make sure we don't beat them severely and all that good stuff. He's there, which is fine. Okay, I don't care. So get them all up, right? So what do you got? What do you got? Okay, fine. I started standing there. Well, take them all to jail. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we got a key, lock the door, and everybody went to jail. Okay. Dad went to jail for DUI. Mom went to jail for battering a police officer. So did the daughter, interfering. All kinds of stuff. Okay. And this is like the 3rd one I'd been on as a backup. This is my first one I've been on as the actual officers, and then when you work this DUI watch, this would happen like every other week you'd have one of these. Or you're backing somebody up with one of these because they're They want to get home, man. They want to get home. I've seen officers where I've backed officers up where the guy, now I'm like the backup unit, and I see the officer around the corner chasing the suspect. He gets to the door. Mommy opens the door, and remember, I'm right behind him. This is like one of those cop shows where you see the camera guy. I'm the camera guy, and I'm running behind the other officers. Mom opens the door. Dad goes through the door. She tries to close the door. You got a 6'6" white linebacker, ex-linebacker, some state college policeman, hits that door with his foot. She goes flying back, and he still goes right past her to get the guy. His partner goes past her, and then of course we grab her, and then she's screaming and run. It's amazing. Okay, it's my house. You can't go. Now it's their house. Well, no. People, if officers are chasing you, they can chase you anywhere. Okay, so just remember that. This is my house. That doesn't matter. It's my bathroom. It doesn't matter. It's my car. It doesn't matter. So those happen. That happened a lot on the Deuce Watch, and it's very amusing. And I don't think I think it's ethnic, because when I went to a black area later, they didn't do that. They would just either run and we'd catch them, or they would just run and we'd eventually catch them, or they give up. It was I think it was a Latino thing where they felt that they could go home and be protected. Because I worked there 7 years in that Latin division, and I went over to the black area. Then it's a completely different philosophy. Really strange. It's all different ethnic groups doing different things. So it makes it so fun to do all this stuff. But anyway, so there's my pursuit story, DUI story. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.